It's that time of year again. We're having fireballs coming at us. The Perseid meteor shower time tonight, the best time and place to see this meteor shower. The Perseid meteor shower starts tonight, but what is the best time to catch the month-long phenomena? It will be going on for over a month. Stargazers and meteor hunters will have been counting the days to tonight's special meteor shower. It's one of the brightest and most visible events of the year, and usually people are able to see them because they go on vacation. And if you have a starlit sky without too much city lights, then you can see them. Now, one of the brightest and most visible events of the year is taking place, but as visible and as easy to watch this event tends to be, there are better times than others to head out to watch the glimpse. This is, of course, better to see at night. The Perseid meteor showers of 2022, active from July 17 to around August 24. The shower is particularly special due to its high hourly rate of bright meteors, numbering about 1,000 per hour, although you're more likely to see around 50 per hour, which is still a lot. You can make wishes on the falling of the shooting stars. The shower is caused by the Earth slamming through the debris from the Swift-Tuttle comet, and the spectacle has been observed for over 2,000 years. It's named the Perseid, as astronomers believe the meteors originate from the constellation of Perseus. And what's the best time to see this meteor shower? The best times, it's anything in the night sky. You see them at night when the sky is at its darkest and the target is at the highest point. Royal Museum Greenwich said for meteor showers, this usually occurs between midnight and the very early hours of the morning, before providing a rough time of around 12 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. before sunrise. But for Perseid specifically, its radiant is always above the horizon, as seen from the UK. Therefore, RMG said observers in the UK should be able to see some of the meteors as soon as the sun sets. So if you're hoping to catch a glimpse earlier than midnight, you can head outside in the early evening instead. Light pollution, of course, is a key indication, deciding factor as to how clear you'll be able to see them. So the first step to minimize the impact is to head out where the moon is below the horizon or when it's at its crescent phase. Otherwise, it'll dilute the light from the fainter meteors and they'll be less visible. And where do we see them the best? Streaking through the sky from the direction of northwest, the Perseid should actually be visible from anywhere you stand, according to RMG. But to boost your chances, you'll want to head somewhere where weather conditions are clear and the light pollution is sparse, obviously. RMG advises another method to reduce light pollution, aside from planning well with the moon, is to watch from an expensive space free from streetlights, trees, and expansive space. Free from streetlights, trees, and buildings like a park or a field for a better view of the horizon. RMG says give your eyes at least 15 minutes to adjust to the darkness so that you can catch more of the fainter meteors. Meteors can appear in any part of the sky, so the more sky you see, the better. If you're in a park, take a blanket, lie down, and just enjoy the sky. Now, once you find a good view spot, lie down on the ground, look up at the sky to plan where to look more accurately. Download a meteor sky map to find the direction of the radiant. The higher the radiant above the horizon, the more the meteors you should see. And when is the peak of the meteor shower? It's due to take place on the night of August 12th and dawn of August 13th. But unfortunately this year it might be a little more difficult to see, as the peak will coincide with the full sturgeon moon, which will take light conditions particularly bad. The darker the sky, the easier it'll be to see them with the full moon, the biggest light polluter of all. It'll bleach the sky, making the meteors barely visible. But you can see them before the full moon. Starting today, obviously. It's by Katie Elliott on Express UK. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.